The second song on the album, which we'd like to talk about, is Keep On Moving.
Love, you're coming after me. Love, I gotta keep on moving. Love, I gotta get up, down. Love, I gotta keep on moving. Where I can't be found.
Nice to hear that. Nice to hear it.
And it's only a two-part harmony on that. The original is, of course, the Wailers, when they were the Wailers, when it was Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailer and Bob Marley. And they sang three parts. In fact, they took turns and all sang a verse each on that original version on Herbsman. Marley sang the first verse, Peter Tosh sang the second verse, and then Bunny Wailer sang the last verse. And it's just brilliant. And it sang, I've just remembered the name of the album, Soul Revolution. That was the original Jamaican album. And it's just, for me, it's one of my favourite Wailers albums because it's the Wailers. It was before the I3s and before they became an Island Records group, and it was all kind of changed and new members were brought into the band to rock them up a bit and all that, which I didn't mind because they still made great albums. But it was in the early days when there were the Wailers, not Bob Marley and the Wailers, and not Bob Marley without the Wailers. It was Bunny and Peter playing an almost equal part.
It's a good version, that. It's quite a speedy version. And I think it's a good live version, and it's one that keeps on coming and going in the set, Robin. When you're compiling the set list, is it one that's usually front of mind because we see it and then it drops, then it comes back and then it drops again?
It's another one of those, isn't it, that people are always asking us to bring back, and it gets resurrected every now and again because it's a nice number again to do live.
Obviously, on that album, there's so many hits and good tracks. It's hard to obviously cater for everybody in it.
And of course, it's a big selling album, so everyone's got their favourite tracks off it, and that's one of the albums that we play quite a few tracks off.
Wasn't this the tune that Shaggy joined us in when we did the Coca-Cola party in Dubai in the middle of the desert?
Oh, yeah.
Hollow in the sand dune.
Yeah.
Were you just taking a memory pill?
Remember?
Welcome back.
I think Shaggy got that number.
Yeah, but he kept saying, it wasn't me.
Oh, boom, boom. Give him a quick drum for that, Jim.
I did. It's quite interesting. Did that. It was. I think there was 120 people there, and must have cost them millions to set it up in the middle of a sand dune, in the middle of nowhere.
It was all in it, Jeeps. What was that? Mitsubishi Jeeps or something?
Yeah, by Ford. Yeah,
yeah.
We got off the bus and all got into these Land Cruisers and then went over the sand dunes racing. I think somebody nearly turned the car over. Some of them was in one of the Land Cruisers that nearly went over.
Yes, it was.
And all of a sudden we hit this oasis with air conditioning and everything in the middle of nowhere. It was amazing. Just thought I would find that little story.